now. Got a little way to go until I'm right in the middle of nowhere. Basically, the plan for the longest time has been I'm going to go up and see my dad and learn how to weld. Problem is, yeah, he lives 12 hours in the middle of nowhere. So I finally got time to drive up, and basically I could summarize this entire drive as roadworks and kangaroos. That's it. It's just all I've seen is roadworks and kangaroos. So when my first car died, I had to sell it for scrap because there was no way it was getting anything on a resale value. But I didn't want to let the thing go completely, so I ripped the passenger seat out of the front and I kept it. And it has been gathering dust ever since. So basically what I've wanted to do for the longest time is take that chair, weld up a frame for it, and mount it to a swivelly gas strutty thing that you get on an office chair. And yeah, that's what we're going to be doing in this video. We're going to be making it dead. Oh fuck! Oh no, I think he's dead. Maybe we can save him. Okay, so I forgot to turn the microphone on when I filmed this, but what we're doing here is taking the rails off the bottom of the chair and finding out what we had to work with in regards of mounting points. And from there, once we knew that, we could plan how we were going to make the frame. What we ended up coming up with was a 450 by 450 frame made from 20mm RHS with different types of mounting points on either side. On one side, it was a piece of flat bar 400mm long, raised up to the correct height with pieces of 20mm RHS again, which I can't tell you the measurements for because I forget. And on the other side, two pieces of flat bar that went straight from the frame to the mounting points on the chair. And you'll see us cutting those in a second. And if I've done my editing right, there should be a graphic on the screen that'll make it sort of simplified. However, before we could do any welding, a hell of a lot of cutting needed to be done. So that was the next step. But that is after a quick exercise break. Stuck. Nice. You said eyes, but my helmet was up and I sort of recoiled. Okay. Shit, that didn't work.
So this is what we're looking at. So to make the taper on the leg, we come in 50 millimeters.
Yep. We'll go 15 mil end.
Okay. So what we then do is it's about 2 mil wall thickness.
Yep.
2 millimeters below that, 2 millimeters below this, roughly.
Yep.
So that's the line we cut.
Right.
And then we'll also cut we'll cut along there, and this bit will be removed.
Okay.
So this in here goes.
Yeah.
This along here bends down so that if we weld it on top of here and
Yeah.
bend it down there to seal up the end.
And then that sticks to that, to a plate that we make.
To a plate that we make at the end here.
Well, no one can see what we're doing because you're in the way.
Yeah.
So that sticks to that, to the plate, to the foot.
And this will be cut off level under here.
Yeah. And then we're only using a section of this.
Yes.
Cool. And then,
So this will sit in here and lock in,
yep.
and we'll fix it so that it doesn't wobble.
Yep. Just drop that down a bit.
So we'll
There you
fix
go.
it so it doesn't wobble. But that will sit in there, and that will be the base that holds the chair.
Sweet. So why do you take the galvanizing off?
Zinc is extremely hard to weld through. It causes a lot of spatter and interferes with the weld process, so it's best to get rid of it. It also causes fume that can make you sick. You can get metal fume fever from inhaling the fumes of zinc.
Clean it. Done, that is what the leg will look like. Pretty. So I've been welding for about an hour, and my balls are a swimming pool. It's so hot, but I'm done. Legs. There's
got 4 of the legs, and of course we did that other one earlier. But fuck, welding is hot.
Crash course, turn it over and weld.
So just one at a time, complete welds?
Go.
Okay. Sorry?
So these don't hit the bottom of the fucking seat.
Should be enough clearance. Remember how big the bar that it's bolting to is.
Yeah, it's 20 mil, but still the seat does dip down. I don't know, it'll probably be okay. Now.
It's going down?
Yeah, without it being welded on, it's not going to work too well.
Yeah, it does actually slope forward.
Yeah, but that's sitting quite well.
Well, there you go, that was the build. It took a hell of a lot longer than I thought it would, and a hell of a lot more labour than I thought it would, but I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I got a nice comfy chair for less than 150 bucks, I'd say. And yes, it can do this. Ugh. Nice. Oof. I have to apologise for the microphone not being turned on at certain points. I'm still getting used to the new 4K camera. That will not be a problem in future videos. If you like what you saw, remember to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you're confused about anything in the video. I'll try my best to answer it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Subscribe!